positive.
Positive. Yeah, I'm tired of this negative thing.
Wait, it is the legislative committee positive. I don't.
No, I can't hear it.
Can you not? Can you hear me?
No, no, no.
It doesn't say. I'll put it right here. That's far away from the other two. I don't know where. All righty. So you saw some of us at the beginning of the meeting, and you know that Sacramento once a month. It's mostly made up of folks from Northern California, but we do have some representatives that come all the way from Southern California, and they act as liaisons with the South. If you're on the committee, just raise your hand and wave at me. Thank you. If you want you to stand up, I want you to keep your energy because I know in the next few weeks you are going to be writing more letters. Okie doke? Every year, legislators introduce bills. That's what they do. And they do a lot of them. Sometimes organizations ask legislators to introduce bills. And then groups organize the lobbying on the bills with the legislators. Other times, legislators introduce bills on their own. Either way, there are sometimes hundreds, thousands of bills making their way through the legislature each year. This year is the second year, of course, of the legislature. So we've had some bills from last year that made it through one house, and now we're having new bills that never been introduced before. And we have to look at them. So our committee reviews the bills. They determine which are the most important to seniors and which meet those priorities that we all voted on at the CARA convention in October. So they have to meet the priorities. They have to be important to seniors. Sometimes we take some bills that one of our affiliates tells us is extremely important, and we do that with the California Labor Federation because we know that working people need these bills in order to be good retirees, so that they can live long enough to be retirees and then work with us. And we do that. We really work on some really great bills, okay? So the convention sets the tone. The priorities set what we look at, whether we oppose or support it. Some of those bills, though, fall into a higher category, and they become our top priorities because they are absolutely essential. These bills get the full treatment. If a bill is one of our support or opposed bills, we will write a letter to the author supporting or opposing it. But if it gets to that priority list, the one where you get things from Michael telling you one-pagers explaining them, they get a full treatment. We write letters to the author. We write letters to every committee member of every committee that it goes to. We go to the hearings. We testify on bills. We participate in coalition work on the bills. We attend lobby days, rallies, press events, and we ask you in the cab to call, email, or fax. Visit your legislator. If your legislator's on a committee, visit them at home and do the work that we need to do to let the legislators know. Number one, that there are a lot of us. Number two, that we do vote. Number three, that we either have their back or are behind them a different way to kick their butts. So that's a very, very, very important thing, okay? The priority bills are the ones we give you every month. It's very critical that you work on them. And the legislators only want to talk with constituents about bills. So that's why the cats come in. If I call up, and I call somebody from Southern California, they ask my zip code. Sometimes they, and if I don't have the right zip code, they don't want to talk to me. But if I call up and I say 94121, and, I had the senator's son in my class, I'll go back and change his grade unless you mark this down. It makes a big difference. They will take it down and they will listen. So the cats are so important because you guys know your legislators. You know the zip codes that they're there. You can vote for them or campaign against them. So you are extremely important, and that's why we send those out to you, and that's why we ask you to do the work, because you're the one that gets it really done, okay?